Well, Dane's a special player. I mean, he has a lot of things that a lot of other players don't have. I mean, obviously he has a skill set, but he also has the intangibles as well. I mean, he has leadership that is above the roof of anybody I've ever seen. I mean, his work ethic's sky high as well. I usually don't see a lot of people in here when I'm watching film. I walk by the quarterback meeting room, and he's there 2 hours after practice watching film. And then he'll come up to me the next day, and he'll be like, "So did you see that on film before our coaches have even went over it with us?" So I'm really glad he has great work ethic, and that brings us a long way just having him there and his leadership there.
Coach pointed out, I don't remember exactly how he worded it, but he's talking about, if you could have any guy, you'd be the one. Just with your consistency. I mean, we saw you out there the other day, during 7-on-7s when you weren't on the field and you were over there taking passes. I mean, how much has your hard work paid off at this point? I mean, and how much are your coaches reinforcing it?
Well, I mean, it's definitely paid off, and I'm glad I got confidence in Coach Weiss. But, I mean, the season isn't here yet. I still need to improve on some things and keep working hard, keep bringing our receiving core farther and farther and getting better each and every day. So I'm really trying to show the young guys how important work ethic is and how important extra hours in this building is, watching film, catching more balls, just stuff like that. So the season, hopefully it just transfers to this season, and we continue to do well on offense.
Talk a little bit about, we saw Trey do just about everything the other day. I mean, how much have you seen him grow in just the last, couple weeks?
Well, he grew just the other day when you guys were there. I mean, he had a great day. That was probably his best day so far, and I think he took a few steps ahead, and he got his confidence at the college level and kind of got his feet wet. So that was good that he could go out there and display what he can do.
I was talking to Trevor just a little while ago, and we were asking, I was like, does it turn into a drag at this point? And he says Coach has been pretty good about breaking things up. I mean, would you kind of reiterate that sentiment?
Yeah, I mean, Coach definitely knows what he's doing and helps us out when we need help and get our legs rested. But I think something that our coaches have been saying lately is being comfortable when you're uncomfortable. And I think that's what really stands out right now in this camp. I mean, this is where you have to be comfortable being uncomfortable. You got to be able to work through the nicks and bruises and the small injuries that you have that might be bothering you on the field. So I think that quote from our coaches has really stood out to me and some of our players as well.
Is that, like you mentioned to us, he wants you to not be comfortable when you're over there on the bike. I mean, does that help kind of inspire you to kind of fight through things, or is it that kind of come regardless?
Absolutely. Yeah, when he says that stuff, I mean, it just makes you want to work that much harder to succeed when you're fatigued or when you're uncomfortable, like he said. So I think that's what we need to keep working on and improving on.
I was talking to Trevor as well. I was like, do you like being immersed completely in football? I mean, is that kind of, and do you want to stay in that mode, or do you ever want to get out of football mode, or at this point you just like to stay there?
I don't. I mean, I love football. I've always watched football growing up since I was a little kid, and I love this time. You're just an athlete right now. You're just all around football. You can watch film as much as you want. You don't have to worry about classes or anything right now. So it's kind of nice right now, even though it's been going on for a while. But I still love being around here.
Yeah, you ready for South Dakota State?
Absolutely.